US Soccer on TNT is presented by Volkswagen from East Hartford, Connecticut. It is the United States against Turkey in an international friendly, the first of two matches that Mauricio Pochettino's side will play in this international window ahead of the Gold Cup. Switzerland to come in Nashville on Tuesday night. But first, this is a huge test for a young group of players, Kyle.
I mean, massive test, and I think also, in a way, a favor to do for the guys that aren't here. You know, get everyone back on a positive note. Get this great crowd behind you early on and match the intensity of Turkey.
So with the rain coming down heavily in East Hartford, we are underway here. Has had a wonderful season with Orlando City and is given his first start with the United States today. Here is Richards, the Palace man who lifted the FA Cup just a couple of weeks ago. Tillman in the midfield, up towards halfway, pushing the ball down the right side for Jack McGlynn to stride forward. McGlynn calls it in! What a start! What a goal! Jack McGlynn with just 60 seconds gone! Incredible from Jack McGlynn!
I love this player. I mean, just wonderful first touch. And look at him continue his run. And Turkey falls asleep for just a second. And if you watch the tape, you know he's got a left foot and you know he's got a cannon. It just hammers this one. Gets a little top spin on it. I mean, Tillman does so well to put it out in front of him. He's thinking shoot this whole time. Just cuts it back. But that is a very difficult angle to score that from. And just watch this. Watches the ball. He doesn't put spin on it. It's top spin. He catches that sweetly with the inside of his foot. Here's the goalkeeper's view. That's a delicious finish. And what a start for this player. Let's let the pictures tell the story.
And Berke Özür, the Turkish keeper, beaten just 60 seconds into his senior international debut. The goalkeeper who plays for Eyüpspor given the start today. And it's
they can isolate him. He's excellent, very dynamic going forward.
Johnny Cardoso's ball through down the right side. And they're cutting inside once again as McGlynn lets it fly. That wonderful left foot wasn't too far away.
I mean, it just glides with the ball. And this one, just a little baby bounce as he's going to hit it. Doesn't catch it as sweetly as he wants. Wrongs the goalkeeper.
All the way out to that far side. And Al Mali, the Galatasaray left back. And this one driven from distance. Freeze has to tip it over after the shot from Orkun Kukçu. Matt Freeze equal to it to ensure it remains 1-0 as Turkey go close.
Oh, Kukçu, he just absolutely hammers this one. I mean, it's hit right at Freeze, but it's dipping right over.
Now Yildiz against Alex Freeman. Freeman on his debut in the right back position. 20 years old, plays for Orlando City. And that's given away! A self-inflicted wound for the United States. Turkey are level. A mistake by Johnny Cardoso.
And right now, it looks pretty calm. He finds a nice pocket. Yeah, good first touch. But this one, he's just reaching for it. And it's a terrible mistake. Obviously, a freak deflection. But what a difficult pass outside of the right foot. He almost gets surprised by Guyer. And Freeze, he's opening up to get that ball. Of course, nowhere near getting his feet right to expect that ball to come back to him. Really unfortunate mistake after such a great start from Cardoso.
It will go down as Arda Güler's fifth international goal. Güler won the league and Champions League in his first season with Real Madrid a year ago. Here come Turkey once again down the left towards Yildiz. Now Mali to the byline, pulls it back, and Akçakolu couldn't get there, driven back across goal, and it's put in by Akçakolu. And Turkey, with 2 goals in 2 minutes, have the lead.
How quickly a game can turn around. It was just absolute class by Guerrero in the middle. And Freeman he does a wonderful job to stand that up, but McGlynn runs into him rather than being able to overlap and catch up with him, and a couple of fortunate deflections. And it just falls so easily. Dr. Goglu, he just rifles it into the ground, skips over the players. And the U.S. right there just backpedaling in that whole sequence, just feeling uncomfortable, but you got to give a lot of credit to Turkey.
In East Hartford, Connecticut. Push forward there by Yüksek. And it's turned over once again. Kukçu driving forward for Turkey. Kukçu with a strike, straight at freeze.
Turkey just completely taken over the game now. The U.S. looking a little bit languid on the ball, haven't gotten that confidence again. Bayern does enough there, track it back. Pochettino wanted a nice day in the office. If you gave him one, it looked like he was headed towards it. But it's not a gift he wanted, but a gift he'll get. He's going to find out about a handful of players today.
Ball over the top towards Akçakolu.
Who the care?
Freeman's ball backwards towards Chris Richards. Now McGlynn looking through towards Adjiman. Adjiman has support from Della Torre. And Della Torre looking to cross it towards the back post. Afton with a header.
This is a wonderful sequence. And this is a tough ball for Adjiman to take down. Just collects it beautifully. And the far post run was there on his weaker foot. It's a wonderful ball. You just wonder if Arsenal's expecting a little flick. It's so close. Celik's head might throw him off a little bit. Great opportunity.
With Columbus last October.
He's been very lively. I love how much he just puts his head down and wants to go forward in the game so far.
Was Adjiman fouled? He certainly thought so, but nothing given by the referee. Demiral at the back for Turkey. Cross for Soyuncu, who made his debut against Sweden back in 2016. Turned over here, it's Adjiman on the edge of the box. Adjiman stings the palms of Özür in goal. And now Luna is down injured.
Well done from Luna. I mean, just watch as it hits the ground. He knows he's going to be able to make the contact. And I like this from Adjiman. He's got an overlapping run, but he hasn't gotten a clean shoulder on him. But the balance, not only to take that, but to make sure they don't give up the possession. Now they take this much landscape and you can start to set their attack again.
McGlynn with a little ball down the right side for Tillman. And Tillman floats that cross in towards the back post. And driven in. Afton with a second chance of the half.
Yeah, Della Torre is giving it to him right now, and you'll see. I mean, this is what I mean. This starts with a long ball that U.S. was able to keep. Now, Turkey just trying to recover, and just watch as it could have got dropped right here. He takes it off his chest. Could have just put that right to Della Torre. He's at the penalty spot. He looks to the sky. Can't believe that he doesn't drop. I mean, what a difficult piece of skill that would have been, and it was, to try to hit the frame from there. Easier pass was just laid off.
Played away by McKenzie. Afton heads it forward. Della Torre battling and turning on his first start since November 2023 at Trinidad and Tobago. Here's Diego Luna racing forward. It's 4-on-3. Luna rolling the ball into the path of Jack McGlynn. And McGlynn on that left foot drills the shot. Comes back out towards Tyler Adams. Adams chips it into the middle. Headed straight at the keeper. Tillman, either side of Özür, it would have been tied.
A wonderful sequence. Well done by the referee to play on. And Luna, I love this. terrific pass to put pace on it. And you know that Glenn wants to go to his left foot. But this is a beautiful ball for Tyler Adams. Just floats it up, and it just hits it right to him. He's got that, I mean, just look at from Pochettino's face over. There's a lot of room there to put that in the net. And here's a look at it. He just doesn't glance it off the side of his head. You want to see that ball spinning off the side of his head. Doesn't have to have a lot of power.
To Richards. Lovely ball through to find Adams. Sullivan down the right side. Quinn Sullivan just off the bench. Swings the cross into the middle towards right at the back post. They'll get it back on that far side with Haji Wright. Along the byline it goes. Pulled all the way back towards Quinn Sullivan, who takes a strike. He gets the applause from Mauricio Pochettino at the end of a good move. Started with the tenacity of Haji Wright on the far side.
Really well done from Wright. I mean, he chased that the whole time, and then just lovely little hesitation. Gets to the ball before it goes over the end line. A wonderful first touch. Just can't connect with it.
Putting the pressure on. That looked like a free kick there. The foul coming from Akcicek, the substitute, and the yellow card shown within 2 minutes of him coming in.
Yeah, Tillman, you can see just gets clipped a little bit as he's trying to run into the space.
Third quarter of the afternoon for the United States. Towards the front post, Adams couldn't get the head on, comes back out towards De La Torre. Here's Tillman. Turned over here. Back to Kolu, pushing it forward over halfway. And the race is on. Arda Güler waiting for support. Baruch Alpay Yilmaz is through on goal, and the substitute fires wide.
Really poor giveaway here, and it was a few times that they just overpassed, didn't put each other in a good position to hit a ball in first time. Wonderful composure from Guerre, and that's a wonderful touch. And just right there, he wants a second touch to try to set up his left foot.
He could really get a touch on. Harriel has it here as that one is played backwards. Nathan Harriel scoring a goal in a 2-1 win at Toronto back on May the 28th. This ball played forward, Brian White battling for it as it's cleared away by Esquihala. Strong challenge there from Harriel. A yellow card is coming.
Well, he had already committed, and he had to just drag that leg because that was going to spin in behind him. And even though he gets the ball, just has to go all the way through the player to do so.
Pitch time to go. The debutant Freeman, who will go 90 on his first appearance with the throw, gets the ball in then towards McKenzie and wide to the left for Haji Wright. Tillman's in the middle, White there as well. Haji Wright up against Celik down the left side. Harriel. Wright. The US need to get the ball into the box, running out of time here. Turkey with everybody back, apart from Yilmaz. It's Adams. Tillman. One last chance. Quinn Sullivan whips the cross into the middle. It's put behind. It's a corner off Akcicek, who almost found the top corner of his own net. And they've taken it quickly here. Freeman. Across for Adams. Quinn Sullivan towards the byline. Adams needs to get this into the box. The cross in. Flipped on towards the back post and drops down here towards Richards. Richards couldn't get the shot away. De La Torre picks it up, but nowhere for him to go. And that might be it. Indeed, the whistle goes in East Hartford, and it is a 2-1 win for Turkey. Goals from Güler and Akatolu inside 2 minutes and 20 seconds, midway through the first half, after Jack McGlynn had scored 59 seconds in to give the US the lead.
Well, the margins were just so small this game. If you take the balance of the whole game, it's one of the better performances under the Pochettino era. Obviously, it's an L, and they'll be disappointed about that, but you could circle a 2-minute period of poor performance in just a couple plays in the first half that really turned things around, and then maybe 2 chances that the finishing could have been better, and an L goes to a W. But in terms of progressing off of bad performances, where you can highlight a lot of things that weren't good, this is directionally much better from the U.S.
Switzerland next to come here for the United States in Nashville on Tuesday. But here in East Hartford it finishes with the United States losing against Turkey by 2-1.